First, a little bit of background. I love this lady. I've spent 6 long years of my life with her, and our lives are deeply intertwined. I only had one other real girlfriend before coming across my future wife. We dated for 3 years, got married, and have been married for about 2. 5 years. We have our ups and downs, our fights and romantic nights, just as any long-term couple has. Recently, things have been a little worse, but life is stressful. We had to move back in with her mother due to financial reasons, because it worked for both the mother and us. Recently, she has been hanging out with a mutual friend of ours quite often. She regularly goes and sees him while I am unavailable at work. They do seemingly normal things like watch TV, drink, go to the beach, etc. The frequency of these visits has increased exponentially over the last few months, to at least once a week, if not more. My friend had become increasingly distant and unavailable to hang out if I was involved. I was becoming more suspicious with every rendezvous. Last Friday, after an unrelated fight with my drunk wife, I had the overwhelming urge to look at her phone. This isn't normal, and usually I respect her privacy. My suspicions got the best of me, and I decided to look. I pulled up the text message history with the guy. What I found killed me. Detailed, graphic messages dating back at least 2 months. My stomach sank. I nearly became physically ill. I felt the blood rush from my face and became faint. There were messages referencing his dick in her mouth, her saying how he makes her insatiable, and in her words, "We could fuck," in response to "What could we do?" I was stunned. I couldn't process it. It didn't make sense. My mind was spinning. I felt more emotion in those few minutes than I ever have before. Disgust, betrayal, rage, regret, fear, and life-shattering sadness. How could my precious wife do this to me? Here I am picturing my sweet lady being fucked by this asshole who had been my friend since before I had even met my wife. How could he betray our friendship like that? I can't say I didn't contemplate loading the gun at that point. If not for them, for me. I was destroyed, a sobbing wreck of a man, collapsed in bed next to his drunkenly passed out whore wife. I can't forgive her. I made up my mind right then and there. This is absolutely unforgivable. I have to get out. I have to leave and be on my own. I don't have any money saved up. I don't have my own car. I barely own much of anything at all. I decided not to tell her that I know yet, so I have time to prepare myself for solo living. Thanks to the support of my few friends, I was able to find a place to move in. I have another friend with a car I can buy. I'm getting my ducks in a row to drop a bomb on the whore and get the fuck away. This brings you up to date. As it stands right now, I plan to pack and move all of my things while she's away at work tomorrow. I have to pick her up from work at the end of the day. I'll bring her home. She will see all my stuff gone, and the final argument will begin. I don't know exactly what I am going to say, but with as much as I have to say, it will come easily.